Hi, everybody. This is Kathy. Welcome back. Now, where have I been? Did the men in black get me? Nope. Did aliens abduct me? Nope. Just been kind of busy. We had a lot going on here. So, well, first of all, we had a foot of snow dumped on us, and then had to get plowed out for that and shoveled out. And then we had 20 below zero for a few days, and that wasn't fun. The people that worked on my house left the pump house open and my water froze, so I had to spend quite some time trying to remedy that. And all kinds of stuff actually has been going on. So we also, now yesterday, went from 20 below yesterday all the way up to 40 degrees. 40 degrees. Which is a 60-degree swing. So we went to 40 degrees above zero, and I finally got to get out and get into town and get some things I needed. And well, on the way to town, I saw a deer that got hit by a car, and it was still alive, and it was just sitting there on the side of the road. And anyway, I thought somebody would do something about it as cars drove by. And an hour later, I come home and the deer's still sitting there. So I called the highway patrol and the sheriff that's out in this part, and I told them that there's a deer out there that needs help. And then, well, then they called me back and they couldn't find the deer, so I had to help them find the deer. Anyway, because as usual, the world just goes right by and doesn't help. So I got tied up in that yesterday. And anyway, so it's not that I've forgot about YouTube. I learned a long time ago, years ago, not to put YouTube ahead of my priorities, and so I just kind of had to take care of a bunch of stuff. So anyway, but I have been watching. I've been watching here and there, and so Patrick wants to get custody of Timmy now. Have we forgotten, people? Have we forgotten what he's done to this family? Anybody that's going along with this? Anybody? And of course, he's got the nerve to tell everybody he does not have a criminal record when he just got convicted again in July, the end of July, of, I think it's a felony. I'd have to go back and look. But anyway, he just got convicted of more crimes in July, so he's got a long criminal history. So he's got the nerve to sit there and tell everybody he's got no criminal history. And the, people in the chat are like, oh, okay, they believe it, believing anything Patrick says. So I will be doing some more videos pointing out Patrick's part in this tragedy of the Whitakers story, where he helped Eric destroy this family, because he lied about what was going on. It bolstered Eric's story, and it backed up what Eric said, and therefore the family got hauled away. And if Patrick or Eric think that they're going to get custody of Timmy and go make videos of him, you're sadly mistaken. Because if either Patrick or Eric obtains custody of Timmy, guess what? There'll be no videos. There'll be no more exploitation. And I believe 100% that Patrick and Eric both want Timmy so they could keep making videos and keep getting those $75,000 checks a month or whatever else they were making. But it's not going to happen. Because if either one of them got custody, the judge would order that you cannot be making content out of Timmy or any one of the Whitakers. And so, yeah, I don't know because I'm going to tell you what, without the money involved, I doubt Eric or Patrick have any interest in Timmy taking care of him. And now you have somebody on YouTube who wants to have Patrick on as a regular guest. Why? Because that YouTuber makes money. A lot more money with Patrick on there and propping him up when he's the one who has held out thousands of dollars that the Whitakers desperately needed 3 months ago. for the last 3 months. They could have taken that and gotten a lawyer and figured out what to do to get their family back. That money could have helped fix up their house. It could have helped them with a lawyer. It could have helped them remedy the damages that Patrick and Eric did. But nope, he's laughing it up. He thinks it's funny that he's not paying the Whitakers. And at the same time, he wants to get custody of Timmy when him and Eric are both being investigated for robbing money from Timmy and his family. He's got the nerve to say he wants Timmy at his house now. And in the meantime, he's putting up all these videos of old videos he's finding in his phone, putting them, plastering on his page, trying to make money. So it's obvious, I mean, what's going on here. So yeah, you can go ahead and prop him up, and the other YouTuber can pimp out Patrick. And I think it's interesting that Patrick points to BJ's criminal behavior when he's got a criminal rap sheet longer than BJ's. And Eric points to BJ's use of substances and wants her to go to treatment when he has admitted himself that he's got a history of it. He's admitted to getting a DWI. He's admitting to being addicted to all kinds of things. All right. So if you want to point the finger at BJ, you got no proof of what she's doing right now, just like we have no proof of what Eric's doing right now. All we have is an admission from BJ from what she's done, the things that she's, had addictions to. And no, it's no different than what Eric is doing. He's also absolutely admitted to the alcohol and the addictions that he's had with the painkillers. And we don't see any history of treatment for him either. So it's just the pot calling the kettle black for Eric and Patrick. Eric wants to point at BJ for her, substance use when he himself is admitted to a history of that. And Patrick wants to point the finger at BJ for her criminal history when he's got one worse than her. Yet somehow Timmy's supposed to go home with these guys so they can make more videos and more money. Well, newsflash, if either one of you get Timmy, there ain't going to be no videos, or they'll take him right back. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the court's not going to allow you to videotape and make money off of Timmy anymore. That ship sailed, buddy. And if you were smart, if you had been smart, Patrick, you would have given the money to the Whitakers so they could fix their house up, correct the things that were unacceptable to the courts, and fix their house up and get money for an attorney. And they could have all came home. I'm pretty sure they could have came home, got some health care in the house and everything. And then guess what? You could have went and done more videos. But you painted yourselves into corners. And so, yeah, I doubt you're going to be bringing him home and picking up where you left off with these videos. And if anybody thinks that Patrick's going to get Timmy and Patrick's going to allow the family to see him, nope, because he just showed he still has a hatred for BJ. He showed it the other night. He told you what he thought of BJ the other night. So you really think if he gets Timmy, he's going to be allowed to go back down to his house, 2 houses away? Nope, that's not going to happen. So for you people that are cheering Patrick on in the other channel, and I'm never going to mention the other channel's name. I will not give that channel 1 ounce of recognition or mention their name, because that channel owner will come after me and threaten me and all these other things. So I will never mention the other channel, but you know who I'm talking about. He wants to make money. Patrick wants to make money. And you got people in the chat cheering this on. And if he takes Timmy, well, I guess he'll never see his mama and Betty again because Patrick won't allow it. He won't see his family again. All you're going to do is now is separate him from his mother. But you think he's got any problem with that? Nope. Patrick puts Patrick first. I mean, if you don't think that's obvious. And by the way, Patrick had 6 children. Patrick, how many of those 6 children did you raise? He doesn't have a very good parenting track record. Ask his children. Ask his ex. Yeah. And all the people around him who have told everybody about Patrick's parenting history or their lack thereof, you know. So, yeah, you think he's going to be parent of the year when he goes through tens of thousands of dollars and has nothing to show for it, and you can still see through the walls of his house? You know, I doubt he's going to win any Father of the Year awards, but yeah, if you're for this, then you're against the Whitakers, and you're against Timmy too. Anyway, I will be getting back to my videos. I think I got things settled here. Anyway, so I'll be getting back to videos, and I'll be focusing on Patrick and a few others who do not have the Whitakers' best interest at heart. And you know who I'm talking about. And if you don't, you'll see. I got videos coming out. And I have done a few videos in the last week, but I've not edited them. And anyway, so I still got to do that. So I miss you guys, and I will be back. I'll be back. And anyway, starting tonight, I'll probably be putting some more videos out. So anyway, thanks for listening, and peace.